how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry, I screwed up my intro. Oh well, I'm keeping it. Just rolling with it. This is how it is. Thank you. I'm screwing up more. Welcome back, and I guess we're taking out the Matilda. I'm just not even gonna try anymore. I can't speak. It's not even late. It's not even early. I don't know. I don't know my excuses. Can't speak. This is the Matilda. This is a British heavy tank at a battle rank 3.0. It is 75 millimeters of armor, which is actually pretty good. Why is that so thin? Is there? I wonder if that's actually capped off there. So the driver, I bet it is. I bet that's actually nothing there. I bet that's just suspension. It explains why actually. Because I think the Matilda 1 looks like just a weird V pattern shape front, and this one I thought maybe they changed the Matilda 2 completely, but it looks like they just added some covers. But anyways, 75 millimeters armor. The side here doesn't look like it's that thick, but it is 25 on top of, I think if you get back here, 40. So it is still 70, or it's 85 actually, isn't it? Yeah. No, 65. 65, so I can't do math. It's not the thickest tank. It's not the thinnest tank. But the problem is at a 3.0 battering, where Warthunder puts you 75 millimeters is useless. So this actually is overall a terrible tank. You have a giant cupola that's easy to hit. That's 75 millimeters, but everything can pen 75 at that battering. You have a terrible 2-pounder cannon that all the thing has going for is reload rate, but it doesn't have good fragmentation. It's got a decent pen. 74 is not bad, but the fragmentation blows. The 3.2 reload rate's good. This thing's got really good depression. Negative 20 is insanely good depression. I don't remember it having negative 20 last time I played this, but I'll have to try that out. It is extremely slow. 14 mile an hour, 15 mile an hour top speed roughly. You probably never hit that. I think you average like 12, I'm pretty sure, in this thing. I think it's got a 1 mile an hour reverse. Turbo rotation's not bad, 14.6. But it's just not a good tank. It's cool looking. It's the queen of the desert. It's funny, actually, Matilda, the reason how it's got its name, at least the Matilda 1, it looked kind of like a duck, so they called it Matilda, because Matilda was a British cartoon back during World War II was going on, or pre-World War II, and it was a duck. And the duck was named Matilda, so they named it Matilda for that reason. I don't know, I think this was actually a really good tank back when they first came out, and this tank right here is the reason why they mounted the 88 millimeter gun in a tank. The Germans did. Because when I think it was like 6 or 7 of these things were going down a line in a column, or sitting there. There was a bunch of German tanks, and I think, or German infantry, something like that. And it was Rommel was leading them. I'm pretty sure it was. And they were driving down the road. I don't know what they're doing for sure. And I'm pretty sure that this thing, the British caught wind of that whole idea. They ended up attacking that thing, and it actually took Rommel saying, "Why don't we just do modifications so to the elevation mechanism of the Flak 88 truck?" to get the gun to go down far enough to be able to shoot this thing, because they were shooting their Panzer 3s and stuff at the time, and I think it was the little short barrel Panzer 3s and Panzer 2s, and they couldn't do anything to this thing. So they actually, at that point, when they realized that the 88 was the only thing they had that could kill it, they actually started. That's when Rommel told Hitler that he wanted to put it in, and then Hitler came up with the idea he wanted that 88 millimeter gun in a tank, and that's why the Tiger was built. So I guess, I don't know, a little interesting. It's probably not 100% accurate what I just said, but I know that's the basic gist of it. So, a little bit of interesting history there. I think that's all I really have to say about the Matilda, so I guess we'll try to hop into the gameplay here. And if this doesn't work, we'll come back in a plane with a 4,000-pound bomb strapped to its belly. And that's the goal. I don't know how we'll see if I can drop it right with the new not having a bombing article, but I'll make it work. So, I'll see you guys in the gameplay. And so here we are in the Ardennes. I think Warthunder really failed with this map, honestly. If you actually look up the Ardennes in real life, it's like a river city, and it was so thick. The trees were so thick that the tanks, they'd never expect any tanks to be able to fit through there. The trees are like 3 feet apart only. It's definitely not a field with little trees. So I think this is a big screw up and everything. Seriously, if you ever look at this, Google Ardennes. Just look at it. It's known as, because of the reason. You know why the Maginot Line was built? The French built the Maginot Line because of the fact that they thought they built up an armored line. Well, they didn't extend that armored fortress line into the Ardennes because they figured nobody could ever go through the Ardennes. There's no way a tank could make it through the Ardennes. Well, the Germans made it through the Ardennes. That was the biggest problem. So that's the beginning of the end for the French there of World War II. But it's so, you know, this looks like easy driving if they're going to base it off this. So I think this is a screw up from my research, I don't think any part of the Ardennes looks like this. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to it. But it's just, yeah. So 3.7's the 105 now, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. 2.3. So we are definitely up tier. 3.7's a T-34 42. So we're definitely up tier here. And we're facing the Germans and Japanese, so pretty much everything could kill us. And like I said, we don't have a very good gun, so a lot of things we can't kill. So this might not work out well. Lock on? What's lock? Off. What's lock do? Usually it's stabilizer. Well, it's a gun lock. You can lock it on a tank. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. This thing's really freakishly slow too. What the engine look like in this thing? They have it modeled in right? Looks like two little inline sixes or something. I don't know if that's correct. I don't know if they had actually for engines. I don't understand the whole bumps on the back of the engine deck. I don't know why but British tanks did that a lot in their tanks. They did the weird like wavy waffle board pattern, or wavy, I don't know, just a wavy pattern, and it's odd. Looks like the Su-76 has got some people. It's weird on flanking. Oh, he got hit. So he's right in the city there. Does look like they added more trees to this, though. That's for sure. I want to sit back as best I can because I just like, when I move up at this battering, there's no chance of survival.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
So, there might be people flanking. I feel like might have been better off going in the city, but then again, I don't, because I don't know. I have yet to figure out a good, strong play style for this tank, and I don't know if there even is one. I don't know what I'm hitting. There's a guy back behind that. So Panzerwerfer is dead. Oh, there's a tank over there. There's gunner and loader. That's me the death of us here. Oh, thank God we hit that something. We got him. Whew. That could have ended badly. We had backup coming though. Another little Millie. Another little Matilda. I think there's a guy I see right behind that building. It might have been that guy though, I'm not positive. Panzerjäger. He's not exactly that. I mean, I think he can pen us. But yeah, he punches like 97. So he's a bigger threat than I was hope. Fortunately, with adding the trees to this thing, they definitely killed the performance of the map. There's an 88 flak truck here. There's a guy right here. The flak truck's right here or something. That's not good. I got a critical. Oh, he must have crashed hit the ground. Yes! Matilda, the anti-aircraft. Just cross this. I want to get farther out. I really have no idea where this truck is. I think it's coming in from the right over here. I need him to move up. Need him to move up. Was that him up on the hill there? That is him up on the hill. I only need one more person to die. That was a lucky time to come across a person. Please, no more people here. There's like a NATO or something that was.
Taking the initiative.
They killed people early on. I killed that. Was that M10? No, yeah, I think it was M10. I think that early on, right there. I'm thinking he's still alive. I never really saw one die. And there's one guy that's never died yet. He does have 2 kills, though. We use this thing's negative 20 depression to our advantage here. And NATO is a tank destroyer, so that could be the thing that's right here. Oh, that was another flak truck.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
That guy's gunner. Undamaged. Okay, this thing definitely does have negative 20 depression. Ooh, got him. Okay, negative 20 depression is awesome. I thought this thing only had like negative 15 before. Maybe they upped it. No, that one guy died. So the NATO or Cheeto or whatever it was that killed that guy early on must have died at some point. That is good, because I don't have to worry about him. My luck. It seems like every time I play this map, I always flank like this, and dude, not half bad. But they always seem to... what am I trying to say here? It seems like there's always somebody I miss and behind, back here in that city or something like that, so it's... I kind of, they eventually slowly pick us off. We usually end up winning either way, because we do random ransacking, but... Matildas. They're so cool looking though. I mean, they're so derpy looking because it's like it's such a small tank, but yet it looks so chunky and heavily armored. And it is actually really. I can't remember what year this thing was built. I'm trying to remember that right now, but for the life of me, I can't figure that out.
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
Let's see if I can shoot some planes down here. Does it look like a Spitfire? Oh, it's an the Japanese A7M thing, or whatever the hell it is. A7HE, something like that. Come on. Oh, what the hell that hit? It didn't hit. That looked perfect. Oh. Usually you get an assist too if you hit stuff afterwards. Ah, something spawned in. Where is he? We got his gunner. Got a hit on him. Come on, run! Yes! We got him! Sniped! Is that Stuka coming back? Is that the Stuka? No, it's a BF-1 or something. More planes! BF-1 hit the F6F. And get some other BF-9 still flying. Not for long. Where'd your Stuka go? That was my one chance of getting another plane kill. And he ruined it. He ruined it all. Can't believe I got that guy at the last second. That was kind of cool. Queen of the Desert, and apparently the Ardennes. Who else? Yeah, we're not doing half bad. All the Matildas. I mean, that guy only got 1 kill, but could be worse. Like, that guy's still alive. Matildas survived the game. What does that tell you? That means we did good. I love that when people are like, oh, I just got machine gun. It didn't really do anything when you shoot people like that, the planes. And then they go hit like a tree later on, and somebody else gets, some like me gets credited for the kill. It's like, yeah. I actually didn't do anything. I don't think I did anything to cause him to crash, but he just obviously couldn't pull up. Who's machine gunning? That Stuka must be still alive. I keep thinking I see him, but nope, just dirt's on just specks on my screen. I just cleaned it. KV-1's a good-looking tank. It's one of my favorite Russian tanks. It's so chunky. No, I mean, I don't know why you're machine gunning. You're rocketing people, dude. Oh, there's an enemy there. I got him! I machine gun him! I got him! Yes! We're an ace. Plus a plane kill. It's a bonus. I hear planes. There's a bunch of them above us. Ooh, we got him. I'm so relieved. When did that guy spawn in? I didn't pay attention to that. I'm pretty sure he can't do anything to us, though. He punches like 65 or something like that with that Panzergranat round, but I still don't think that's enough to get us. I mean, just look at that. You can't not think this tank is cool looking. Somebody exploded. I think that guy's rocketing nothing. What's I understand, must I mean, definitely was spawn immunity. Now I think of it. Never mind. Scratch that thought. Is there more people here? No, I'm still shooting that flak truck thing I killed earlier. With this game timeout, I don't know what to do. There's no planes for me to shoot at because the guy is running away or rearming or something. There's no tanks because we killed them all. Tracks look terrible. I never realized that. Those don't look very detailed tracks at all. It's got a confusing exhaust system too. Pew! And pew! And pew! Hey! I can only shoot you. You can't shoot me. That's uncalled for. Oh, great. Now I got everybody started up on the shooting me thing. What have I done? Actually, what's this thing's reverse? Oh, it's a 2 mile an hour reverse. I was wrong. I thought it was 1, like a Churchill. Yay, we win! With 5 kills and a plane kill. Yes! This thing is awesome! I still, even back when people hated, people have always hated the Matilda, and even back when people hated it, I loved it. I've always liked this tank. The first time out, I got like 10 kills with the thing. And we got camos for it. We're just getting cool now. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it. 5 kills and a plane kill is pretty damn good for me. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you want to suggest any other tanks for me to play, just leave it down in the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.